Hey collective, what's going on? Okay, meditation, this is what I got. Love is the answer to all of your problems. It is. There is a situation. Okay, they want me to explain some things, so let me do that. We all come here with some type of karma that we're going to work through. I'm doing this series in astrology right now. It's karma through the elements. So I just went through water and listening to this stuff. It's like it spoke to me to a T, and it really takes the sting out of when you do something bad. It takes the sting out of it because you realize you chose to come here like that. You chose to do that, and then you were choosing to grow in that energy. So it takes a lot of the sting out of the things where you feel guilty and shame, because if you chose to do it, there's a reason why you chose to do it. And the reason's always ultimately, number one, going to come back to your healing, transmuting energy, raising the vibration of the planet, but also blessing yourself. As you heal, you bless yourself. As you hate, you destroy yourself. As you fear, you destroy yourself. As you love, you heal yourself. As you stay happy, you heal yourself. But what if you're in a situation where you have not healed from something from the past? All right, so look at this. You're gonna Thank you. They just gave me a personal message. Thank you guys. So look at this. Okay, here's Earth. And we're just going to say this is a super dense energy pocket. And this has to do with, they just said domination and control. People who like to dominate and control. And then up here you have, whoa, a big old thing of jealousy, right? Like this is rampant on the planet over here. So as a team, as a spirit, you have your own soul families. You all choose, okay, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to help clear out some of this. And I'm going to help clear out some of this. You can give me this experience, person A, and then it'll help me over here grow. Because you know what? You get strong when you are hurt. That is where you find your strength. When you've been hurt, you learn to pick yourself up, and that's how you become stronger. So you're not doing anything wrong here. You're helping to transmute things like this so that we can all live happier, freer, like lovely lives. And that's so this is a badass energy. If you've been through a lot, that means you came here to experience a lot. And you can look at your birth chart depending on how the plots are and all the angles. You can look and see, hey, this is going to be a hard life. It is possible to do that. And it can tell you, your birth chart can tell you when the hard life starts. So I tried to put this light on my laptop and I'm afraid it's going to break my screen. We'll see. Anyway, so as you live these experiences here, so this person triggers something in you, so they're jealous, they have a knee-jerk reaction, and they are trying to control you. You heal from that, you transmute that energy. This person is going to receive the boomerang, right? They're going to receive the boomerang that's going to come back at them and eat them. I should have put it right here. So, but as you heal through the control, you're taking out some of this energy here. So you're clearing out some of the dense energy pockets. But it's also not like, just consider that you, but there's also a ripple effect. So whatever you do, it affects the masses. And so because we're all in a web, it is a co-creative web. So when I heal, I can be helping people clear across the world that I don't even know because of the energy. There's like, there are streams of energy. And when you are living in these streams of energy, this is a stream, it's dense here. We want to get rid of that stream. We want to switch that stream to something else. So that's why you choose to come here to do that. So when you are, well, my shirt's all wet from my hair. When you are going through a lot and you start to learn more, like when you take classes and you're learning about this stuff, it really helps free your mind of, okay, I chose to do this. Why did I choose to do it? It's like you see the higher perspective, and it helps free your heart from feeling shame, guilt, because what you did was something hard. And I will tell you, one of the biggest things that is on this planet that's really hard to heal, because it's usually to deal with emotions, shame. It's huge. It's like its own little planet inside of the planet because so many people are feeling it and they don't know how to let it go and heal it. So, in order to get past the shame, they overcompensate by trying to help other people and make them feel better. And then these people are using them and, like they're unappreciated. And then all of a sudden, like, you're getting beat down. You don't deserve for that to happen. And I just heard letting people off the hook is a superpower and a super strength that would greatly benefit you. Because are you perfect? Have you truly never hurt anyone in your life? There are so many people you've probably hurt you don't even know because they're off your radar, but you've affected them greatly. And look at where you are now. You're growing, right? You've changed, you've learned a lot about yourself, you're moving towards better things. It's like you're growing. So if it's possible for you to do that, it is possible for other people to do that. And yes, you may hate these people because they're doing things that are unsavory, but you've got to remember their knee-jerk reactions and their life plan is not your issue. It's not your problem. You may have been a part of it to where you had to, instigate something or like cause a friction so that it would cause this person to have a knee-jerk reaction. Why do we want them to have the knee-jerk reaction? Because we want them to see their own patterns in a place of embarrassment. Oh, that's what I just heard. Somebody needing to see, okay, what I did in the dark just came to light and I got exposed and now I'm really embarrassed and ashamed of myself. So what people made you feel, they are having knee-jerk reactions to that. And as you heal, you become a shield. You no longer, like as you heal and you focus out, as you focus away from the problem, you're not engaging back and forth like tit for tat, like a tennis match, but maybe it's fucking fist. I don't know. There's an energy here where you don't need to be the one to fight the battle. You need to turn the other cheek. And you need to go the opposite way and go towards your bliss because the only way to resolve a situation is to get away from the problem. Remember, love is the answer to all of your problems. And it was such a profound thing when I got that in meditation. I know why. God, I love stores. Dude, I just love them. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, they want me to shift gears and talk a little bit about my stories about how I've helped heal some of that energy. So I wish I had my chakra lamp. Okay, it's a big white selenite lamp, and I gave it to my son because he likes it, so I put it in his room. But this lamp glows white, like bright white, beaming white light. Look at that as your chakras when you were born. Okay, you are born into all of this, and as you have experiences, it's like dirt gets thrown on it and that dirt turns into tar and that tar solidifies into like a dark rusty material and it becomes like a hard casing. And it's like that's how people become hard. You have hard experiences, you don't know how to deal with them, you become tough, and you start this as a kid, and when you're a kid there are certain things you have to cope with and you just can't get away from. It's unfortunate, but there are, and you end up growing and learning from that when you're an adult. But there's also patterns from the childhood that need to be broken now, and I'm feeling like there's someone or someone's, maybe more than one. They have malicious intent, and I'm hearing creating an army. But God's like, we got this shit. Okay, you really don't have to worry because whatever's happening, every thought they have, every feeling they have, every conversation they've had, they all know that. They all have inner beings. And when these people are down here, and the point is to ultimately ascend out of this dark energy, their inner beings will get them caught. They will lead them into contrast and help them get caught. Because when you get embarrassed publicly, what do? Like, it makes you feel shame, right? Like that's when you realize, oh, I got to change. Or you say something to someone and you realize, oh man, like this is a pattern and now I'm seeing the pattern. You recognize the patterns as you live the experience. That doesn't mean beat yourself up. It means, okay, this isn't cool. I need to change this. What is it I need inside of me? There's no way to clean out your vessel, your chakras, to be fully online to receive all the blessings that you want if you haven't healed certain things that have been buried deep inside. So if they're, and think of them like emotion. So yes, a name pops up and it triggers an old response in your body. Okay, it's like your mind starts to race or whatever. In that moment, say to yourself, where am I feeling this in my body? Where is it? My chest tight? Is it in my belly? Is it down here? Where am I feeling this? That will tell you what chakra needs to be cleared. That'll tell you what chakra needs to be cleared. To clear the chakra, which is full of emotion that's tied to memories, you have to do things. So Source will also help you with this. So while you're here thinking you're trying to figure out what you need to heal, and how to do it, you don't need to, because they, obviously you will come to a point when you can do that. But before you're at that point where you are not consciously, deliberately feeling and using healthy outlets, they will bring up contrasting experiences for you to heal. And here's one I had it was during COVID. And I had found out some really awful information about my mom, and she wanted me to know 1111, and just awful. It really fucking rocked me. And I left and I went to go to the grocery to shop. And as I drove by, I saw a restaurant open outside, and there was a band. I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm going there. Like, I'm not going grocery shopping, I'm gonna go have a good time. So I went there, and then I had a drink and I was just listening to the band. But then there was a group of three Dougs, grandpa, father, son, and they were all talking to me, and they're just like feeding me drinks. So I went from sober to plastered in no time, because it just been a long time since I had drank, and I acted a fool. I don't even remember most of the night. I ended up in a parking lot with puke all over me, having my neighbor come pick me up. I mean, it was atrocious. I lost my phone because it was on the trunk. I mean, a cop came, is what happened. A cop came and he saw, and I called my neighbor. He let me go, and I think it's probably because he didn't want to deal with the puke all over me. But thankfully, he let me go. And I was like in this parking lot sleeping it off. So neighbor comes, they take me home. My phone's on the back of the truck. So this very contrasting experience, this knee-jerk reaction for me to not deal with my emotions and go there and use alcohol caused a lot of problems, because I blacked out, and apparently I was saying stuff on stories that I don't even remember saying. I'm like, what I said this about this girl? What? And it was nothing serious. It was nothing serious. It was like poking fun at her looks. But I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? So obviously embarrassed, right? But then I go home and I'm hungover, and I have to like puke profusely, like it is like projectile vomit. And I'm in the bathroom and I'm puking. And as I'm puking, I'm hearing Source in my head spewing all of these awful, disgusting, nasty things. And it was like I was still drunk. And I, even in the middle, I'm like, huh? Like I puked, I got up, I had my head on the toilet, I'm like, huh? And they're like, just go with it. 1325, that's my brother, 325. So what happened was, I was still enmeshed in a relationship with someone who was stringing me along, making me think he wanted me, but also like consciously, deliberately hurting me on purpose. And my phone just went off on him. So I was still enmeshed with him. There was sex still happening. Okay. So that sexual transmutation, these were all things this person, their friends, their group, other people that they've had have been saying about me. And as I'm loving this person, trying to, make things work out, they're just spewing their hate into me. And all of this was sitting in my chakras, and I didn't know it, because I had consumed all of that energy through sexual transmutation. So they got it out. Why? Like, I could feel bad about going to the bar and puking. I could feel bad about what happened. Or I can look at it like, Source set this up. Source made this an experience that I was going to have to talk about one day, which I am right now. So you don't have to clear your chakras in any amazing way. You can clear your chakras. Just think about it, and whatever you want to do to push that energy out, you can say the message that pisses you off. If it's anger, do something to get your anger out. Push-ups, hitting something, jumping, I don't know, whatever you like to do that's healthy, please. or crying, like thinking, like speaking truth to these messages and like writing, this was said about me, but this is who God says I am, and this is who I want to be. I deserve to be this. And as you're writing this, it's going to cook up that emotional atmosphere in you to pull out those dense energies. That needs to happen, because what's happening is, like, let's just look at this, your heart, right? Your beautiful, beautiful heart. The bottom half here is blocked. So you can't really see all the blessings that want to come in up here. Nope, they're blocked because you can't see from the pain that's been blocking. So once you clear out the chakras, clear out the vessel through easy activities, just by punching, like something pisses you off, punch a pillow. Say, this pisses me off. This is not the fucking truth. I am worthy. I deserve to have good things. It's like, take control of your power. Don't let people take your power away from you. People who have not healed will constantly try to pull you back to be the pincushion that you once were. They want to keep you in a place that they once remembered you. You're not in that place. You have ascended past that place. Don't allow these people to keep you there. Because what's going to happen, for example, when you heal like this, you naturally become a human shield. And this is all about teaching. I might do another video for you guys for tarot. I know you like that. I personally like the teachings better and mediumship, but that's for another time. You get to choose your power. Nobody gets to choose it for you. And as you heal and grow, when these other people have knee-jerk reactions to you, your natural human shield, your spirit team has got them so blocked that they naturally come back with the boomerang. You know how they say what goes out comes back to you like a boomerang? So if people are spewing hate, and it's going to come to you and it's going to go back to them like a boomerang. Here, the only way it goes back to them like a boomerang is if when they send it to you and you block it, like, I don't accept that about myself. No, I'm going to choose this and keep moving on. Then it goes back to them. But if you are engaged with this person and in any way, and they come at you and then you go back at them, or that's like either intimately involved or just even a friendship, having friendship with these people who have malicious intent, pretending like things are okay just to keep the peace, that is going to affect you. The boomerang doesn't affect them. You have to cut yourself off completely. Cut them off completely. There's a female, I've known this for years, but there's a female that's been picking it up, hiding in the woods behind my house, trying to find me. And a masculine, dark skin. Anyway, I know. God tells me these things. And he doesn't tell me to scare me. It's to make me aware so I know how to move, right? These are things to be aware of. They're not things to scare you. They're just things to help you move differently. So that's the one thing that I've recognized when working with God, with Source. My specific team, my stream, Sebastian, the Jesus stream, is they won't even tell you the malicious stuff that's going on around you for the longest time because they know it would have affected you. They will wait until you're strong enough to handle the information so that you know how to move forward. It's like everything's a process, and it's always for your highest protection and good. Always, always, always. Never, ever meant to hurt you. Never. Not when you're healing, not when you're growing and ascending. No, 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 no. When you're in your karma cycle and you're trying to like maliciously, vindictively hurt someone, that shit's going to come back to you like a boomerang. And I'm hearing embarrassment, something about extreme embarrassment and exposure. All right. I'm just going to jump into the reading now. Ooh, that one just flipped and flipped right back over to the total. There we go. Okay. They want you to know that creative expression is one of the greatest ways for you to get your emotions out that is stuck in your chakras. Whatever you do that's creative, I'm seeing like what is that? Not crump, but like contemporary dance, but it's almost like just let your body flail. You feel something, just like let it go. And it's like they want you to get more in tune with your body, accept your body. There's something about accepting your body and loving your body the way that it is, because if you don't love it where it is, how is it going to morph and change into what you want it to be? Don't ever beat yourself up until you are where you want to be. Love yourself where you are, and then have a good time getting to that next spot. Never hurt yourself or hate yourself. Those are messages from other people. You get to choose how to love yourself. You don't know what good, healthy love looks like? Maybe watch a movie with really healthy love examples, or talk to people who have, you see that you're like, I love that relationship. Can you give me advice? Or like, what do you do? What's your day look like? Things like that, just to experience it. And then ask Source to help your heart feel it. They will. They will cook up the right environment and atmosphere for you to do that. So there's the creative expression. They want you to know. Okay. I got 4 cards and they're telling me the way they fell on each other is important. So let me look at them. Okay. So I have time to decide that says make a decision based on your heart's desire. Right next to it is let go. Walk away from a situation in order to resolve it, which is everything I just said pretty much in the first 18 minutes of this video explaining how the universe works. And they want you to know that you conduct healing work with culinary skills. It's important for you specifically to eat high vibrational food. As you do it, it unlocks what you may feel like is superpowers, but it's not. It is opening up what is a natural ability that's just been buried inside of you. You will start receiving messages and downloads and pictures and movies and all this stuff in your mind's eye, and understand it and resonate with it as you eat healthier. So remember, they were saying love is the answer to all of your problems. Okay, let people off the hook. The people who are having knee-jerk reactions, look at them like a child. Look at them having a knee-jerk reaction to something that they learned as a child, and it's a pattern they are still continuing today. Look at them that way, and remember, like, they've got a lot of growing to do. They're like a little child inside. I'm going to stay away to protect myself, but they've got a lot of healing to do. And say, Source, send them love and healing. You don't even have to send it from you. Just send it to them and allow Source to do their thing, because that opens up the door for their healing and their transformation, which will cause some blockages for them. But even I just heard, even the people that you have been intricately involved with, who have put blockages in your path, have also put their blockages on their own path by trying to block you. So as people start trying to do things to hurt you, what happens is they have a trickle-down effect of things, bad things happening to them that causes stress and chaos and problems. But then they turn around and they make you their object of affection, or object of attention, I should say, not really affection. It makes that they put their focus on you instead of dealing with the issue, because they're not clearing out their chakras. So they're not going to manifest and get the things that they desire until all of that past crap is out of their heart. I do have flowers here. I got 2 messages I heard, and this came out the other day. They want you to brighten up your environment and make it like homey and colorful with beautiful flowers. And the flowers absorb negative energy. So all of this energy, it's another way to help clear your chakras. When you are surrounded by plants and flowers, it helps to clear out all of that negative energy and bring things to the surface for you, or just heal them completely. I also heard that it's beneficial for someone here to have flowers near them so that they can just sit and practice painting skills. Flowers are a good way to start. So they want you to consider that as well. And then we have music and travel that came out. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and for others. They are giving you messages about your life purpose. Yeah, they're giving you messages about your life purpose through music. And they're wanting to point out, they want you to really consider this. Whatever opportunity is coming your way, it is going to require a lot of travel for you. If you are somebody who's used to sitting at home or being around your family all the time and they can't go with you every trip, they want you to consider, would you really like this? Would you consider this? It's like, it's time to decide, okay, this opportunity is coming here. Now let's talk about the details of the opportunity, the nitty gritty. This is going to be required. This is going to be required. And it feels like it's your life purpose and it's something you're meant to do. I personally would love this. Yes, I would love this. I would love to travel, have a breakaway, be able to take them sometimes, let them see the world, culture. Yeah, I would love it. I would love it, love it, love it. Yeah. What would you like, though? This is really about you. What would you like? Would you like this? All right. So when I forgot to mention this. So I got this. Oh, look, what you don't see coming. Everything I just said opens up that third eye, baby. Yes. And look at it. It's on fire. I love it. Okay. But what I saw was the specifically out of this deck was the Nine of Swords. And it's a woman who's sitting down with her head in her hands, and there's all these birds around her. Oh, they're giving me more specific. It's more specific than I thought. I thought it was just going to be about clearing out, your chakras and helping remove those thought patterns, because as you clear out the emotional baggage to the thought dissipates. It does. I've had it happen many, many times. It works. I just heard this is going to be somebody's favorite video that's watching this. Like they're going to I love this video so much. I don't know why, but they wanted me to point it out that this person's going to get excited and then they're going to hear me say that and it's going to be like, so, okay. I love that. Like, so I've been ascending a lot and growing, like doing things, amazing things, growing and changing in so many ways. Oh, I love it. And I am telling you from experience, these little things they're asking you to do, they bring massive atomic bomb changes. It automatically cooks something up emotionally inside of you that just like flips a switch. It does. So what about the Nine of Swords? I got off track there, sorry. What about the Nine of Swords? Oh, okay. They want me to stand straight. Fortitude and strength are at the forefront of your mind right now. Those are the things you are living through. Those are the things that are propelling you forward, and those are the energies that it's like you're getting back to your friskiness. It's like you're getting back to yourself, and you're going to feel really alive. But what that Nine of Swords was talking about, give it to me. What does that mean specifically? It's blocking a collaboration, the thoughts about something in the past that you need to let go. That, remember, this is your heart. It's blocked up to here, so you can't see. Your heart cannot see up here what's up in the higher vibrations because it's worried about what's down there. I don't know why I'm using my eyes like that, but okay. So that needs to be cleared out. And they gave you all the tips and tricks to do it in this video. Figuring something out is going to greatly benefit you. What is it? Figuring out a situation isn't as bad as it seems. Like maybe your fear, like maybe you received information about something and your fear took over and made it a little worse than it is. Okay? All right. I'm hearing you have faced demons and didn't even know they were demons, like, and you've put them in their place. You've like really put them in their place. And it's like that's how you win. You don't need to know all the details about what God is doing to use you to help other people. You're just naturally doing it and staying safe because you're like you are naturally following your inner guidance, your inner being, and your spirit team. You're not doing anything to be malicious. You're just doing it because out of faith. And that's why you are so divinely protected, because everything you're doing is out of faith. 33 on the clock. Okay. They are falling in specific places. Okay. Now let me flip the ones over that didn't flip over my hair. Thank you. So this one's underneath that. Oh my God. Okay. Look how these fell. You have been, it's not fully in reverse, but it's like this. It's like you're recognizing that you're holding on to something here. Like you're holding on to something that's emotionally keeping you stuck. And the only way to get this out is through creative expression. You specifically designed it this way in your body when you came. For you to heal was through creative expression. That's what you chose. Someone here. Now I have, I'm getting two messages, one specific and one more general, but let me just, let me tune in here. Okay. Someone, and it's this that you're holding on to here. Someone was blocking your growth. You have the seven of Pentacles in the back. You have the Lovers on top, and then the Hierophant kind of sideways here. So what they're saying is somebody was trying to, like you were trying to outgrow a situation, and somebody who thinks things should be more traditional, like, like everything is like the wife stays home and does this, and the husband does this, and we go to church every Sunday, and we're devout Christians, and like very, like very structured organizations. It's like that was what was holding you back. This type of like influence that was over you, this influence that was over you in this relationship that was important to you, it was blocking your growth. And you are not someone that does things traditionally. You do things way backwards or way off from what the way others do it. And that's amazing, because you doing something differently, people don't make history doing the same thing over and over and over. You don't want to be a follower. Like blaze that trail. You are a trailblazer. That's what you came to be. So you were stuck because of this, and they're telling you to get unstuck is through something creative or many creative outlets. It's really going to expand your heart and your mind. I also just heard, do not worry about a familial relationship that's been underwater. It's about to be improved dramatically. Like something is about to be healed there. So maybe you had a falling out with someone. It's going to be healed dramatically. Now, I have the star card that came out by itself, which is about this. This is about your life purpose. This is your dream. They have it right here on the travel card, the music card, the flower card, 3325. That is my brother's age and date of death, and 28 just came up. That's his birthday. Yeah. 33333. I love this shit. Okay, what do you want to say with it? One more card. Okay, one more. Mm. All of your happiness. What if you are considering not taking an offer because of the travel, because of the publicity? I heard the publicity. Do it. This is something you came here to do. You came here. It's like you came here to live in this structure in the matrix, the way the world thinks things should be. You did things traditionally, and you got held back and hurt many, many times. And it's you stepping out into the untraditional stuff, into the creative stuff that's bringing you all the blessings, the resources, the people, the circumstances, the locations that you need to be in. It brings all of that through the creative expression. So you do need to travel. People need to hear your message. People need to be a part of your life. And it's going to make you extremely happy. So don't let fear hold you back. Okay? All right, guys. I know this was very long, but I had teachings in here, but I love you very much. If you have any advice in the comments, please let me know. I love you. Peace and love.